Waiting for your phone to show active. Can you guys hear me?
Okay, how's this?
That's a lot better.
Okay, good. Yeah, we were on a computer with no microphone, so.
Weird, because it showed that it did have a microphone installed on it. I think maybe you had the driver pointing in the wrong direction, but that's okay. You're on with us now.
Okay.
So how many people we have with us today?
Let's just call it 3. You're just kind of here. 3.5.
3.5. We have Kayla and Shannon, right?
Yes.
And then obviously you yourself, right, Trey? So
sorry?
Trey, you're going to be the admin of the system, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. You guys can see my screen okay?
We can.
All right, I'm going to be recording this call, so if you guys ever forget something, just so you guys aren't contacting us, if you guys forget anything, you guys can actually refer back to the video that we did. If there's anything that we didn't cover, you guys are free to contact us whenever you want. At the beginning, when you look at it, it's going to look overwhelming to you, but it's really not, because a lot of this can be managed just using your mobile phones. So what you see, Trey, in your admin is a little different than what an agent sees. If I log in as an agent here, obviously you see some of the buttons are missing. You have access to things that they don't. Obviously their jobs as agents is to just conduct the chat and then obviously decide if it's a worthy lead to send to the ADF email into your CRM, or if they want to transfer the chat to somebody else, they can do that. But I'm going to go back to the dealer page here. Now on this page, everything that you guys are going to see that I'm showing on Trey's admin is the same with yours as well. When it comes to these buttons here only apply to you, Trey.
Mm-hmm.
When you first log into the admin, this is what you're going to see. You're going to have this chat legend here. Now, since you guys aren't using web chat, you guys are using only text chat right now, there's going to be some color codings for incoming chats. If you ever see a chat where it's blue halo around a red button, that means that the customer was the last responder and you guys need to respond to it. If you guys see a solid blue, that means that you guys were the last responder and you're waiting for the customer to respond. Now, at any time, if you guys want to manage a chat, the process goes like this. Your customers, this is a demo website. The customer is going to come to your website. They're going to click on the text us button. They're going to put in their first name. They're going to put in their last name. They're going to put in their phone number, and they're going to type in their question. Now, there's going to be 2 types of buttons installed on your website. One is a car-specific chat. What it's going to do, it's going to pass the data about each individual car that the customer clicked on. So let's say if you were a Ford dealer and somebody clicked on this Ford Escape, it's going to have all the details about the Ford Escape sent to you, so you'll know exactly which car the customer is interested in. Now, for the general chat, it's just going to be a general question, and you guys can answer it as you deem fit. Once that is submitted, your customer is going to be requested to send a yes message. And I'll look at the system messages here. It'll say, this is the message that they're going to get. Hello, someone from Randall No Subaru would like to chat with you via text. If you agree, please reply yes. Now, they're not going to be in your system until they're opted in. Once they reply yes, at that point, that chat becomes live. Whoever is set to be the agent of record or the default agent, which I'm going to show you guys here in a second, is going to get all those chats. Now, we do have a round robin feature, and I'm going to show you that as well. Once that chat is invoked, if you're on the desktop version here, you can click on this and you can send text this way. And you send the message to Roy if he was your customer, and then we'll wait for his response. Now, you can get notifications every time he responds, because we don't expect you just to sit here in front of this dash and just wait for somebody to talk to you. We do have notifications that can do phone call notifications, SMS notifications, and we also have, if you guys are using Google Chrome, we have an extension where you can manage your chats right here, and it'll notify you with a bar on top of your screen and point for you to manage the chat. So you get instant notification on your browser when somebody has responded to you. Now, you have an option to do pre-selected messages. So let's say you guys are getting very busy and you want to have some canned messages that you want to be able to send every time a customer sends in a request for a chat. You can set those preset messages here. Set the title of your preset. You can say, we are closed. Here are hours. And then you can do your message here. Our hours are, and then you put your hours. Now, once you save that preset message, you can come in here. If somebody asks about your hours, you just select the message and then hit send. You don't have to do any typing. Now, this applies for both the mobile and the desktop chat versions, which you're looking at here. Now, anytime you guys are working a deal, it's totally up to if you guys want to get really involved and get all the data that you can from the customer. We do have this feature where any data that you put in here, once it's entered in, you can send that to your ADF CRM. So all the information about the customer, about the car, what type of lead it is, service, sales, general. You can rate the lead based on how good of a lead you think it is. You can set their alternate contact numbers. All that information can be sent to your CRM. Now, if you have a customer comes through and you determine that it's a very hot lead, and I don't know if your agents are actually going to be selling the cars or if they're just going to be like giving it to somebody else, but what they can do is they can send that hot lead to a salesman in the store. They just enter their email and their cell phone. It'll text and email them the lead about the person that wants to buy a car like right now. So that's another cool feature that we've added into the system. Now, anytime you guys are done communicating with a customer, we highly recommend that you use the close chat button. This is the X here. This will automatically close the chat. That way it'll keep your dashboards nice and clean. I'm going to show you in the chat management here for each individual agent how you can set that to automatically close if no response is given from the customer. Now, let's say you're chatting with Roy here, and you want to transfer that to, let's say, want to transfer that to Shannon because she's has more expertise on a certain model of car. Well, you can take that chat, click on this button here, and this works on the mobile as well. You can transfer that to Kayla, click on transfer, and she'll get notified of the transferred chat. Now, the next button here is send to CRM. Let's say we're talking to Roy here, and we think that he's going to be a bona fide customer sooner or later, or you just might want to just make it a habit and send everyone to the CRM. You just click this button here, and that'll be sent to your CRM. Do we have any questions about this page here?
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
No.
Okay.
We don't.
Now let's say you had a customer come through your doors, right? You have their mobile number, and let's say, hey, I'm going to get back to you tomorrow, and they never get back to you. Well, you can start a chat with that customer. You enter their phone number in here. You enter their name. And that'll send a request to chat. This way you guys are in compliance. You're not using your own phone. The system will send a request for chat. It's going to be an opted message. It's going to say this message right here. It's going to say, hello, someone from Random No Subaru would like to chat with you via text. If you agree, please reply yes. Now, this is a really good tool if you guys are having problems connecting with that person via phone call. I guess this could be, if you guys want to call it that, like a last resort type thing, where you guys could send them a text message. This is a really good feature when people walk through the doors and you want to be able to stay in contact with them. It's also a great tool where if you want to have your customers like send you docs or send you more information, sometimes at work they cannot use their phones for calls, but they sometimes can sneak the texts around. So if you ever talk to your customer and they want to use text, obviously you want to use this for them. Put their name and number here and click send request. Now, another cool feature we have is on the chat dashboard. Let's say we have appointments where people come in, right? If you want to remind them, you can have one of your staff come in here, and this can be done on the agent side and on the admin side. We have a preset determined message. You can edit these messages clicking edit message here. But if there's an appointment, you can say this is a courteous reminder about your appointment with Random No Subaru. So if I put in their name and phone number here, check this message, it's going to send them an appointment reminder. Ideally, if you're setting this message here, you might want to say, please reply yes to confirm. And this way you'll know who's confirming that they're going to be coming in. I don't know what your guys' turnover rate is on appointments. I imagine it's better than a dentist. We hope so. But that's another cool feature you guys can use. We have several dealerships using that, and they're having great success with it as well. Because sometimes people just need reminding when there's an appointment, because everybody has a busy day, you know, and people just forget. All right, so we've covered everything on this page. Next is our chat history. You guys each have access to this. Now, because of compliance, if the admin gets the message first, when you are working it as an agent, this number might appear with some X's on it. For compliance, because they did not originate the chat with you, we hide the numbers so you can call them. That's all part of the TCPA. We can enable it so everybody sees the phone numbers, but the admin is the only person that can see all the phone numbers. If you are delivered a lead instantaneously, you will be able to see the number, and that's usually on the round robin. Now, in the chat history here, we see the customer's name. We can double click.
Hey, I got to put you on hold.
Sure. Just let me know when you guys come back.
Hey, sorry about that.
Okay, no problem. All
That
right,
was our owner, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I totally understand. So in this area here on the chat history is all the historical chats that you've had with your customers. If you double click this here, you can export this to Excel. You can send it to CRM. You can view a printable version of it. You can also view the entire history of the chat right here. Next is our chat sessions. If the session is closed, you can reopen it. There will be a reopen button. But if you want to ever see how the chat went with this particular customer, you can click on this magnifying glass here, and you'll see everything that was conducted by the agent and by the customer, everything that was said. And this is also what you see under the mobile version. So if I go to like any page here, let me just open up the forecast here, and I'm going to turn this into mobile view. I'm going to click on mobile view here. Now I'm going to go to this URL here. This is what it's going to look like on your phone. So this is the dashboard for the mobile.
Easy.
As soon as you get in here, you're going to be able to see the messages. The most recent one is always going to be at the very bottom here. You can send your response here. You can also set a preset message, or you hit your preset messages set inside your PC. You can have that automatically accessible here as well, so you're not constantly having your agents type. Everything be pre-done for them. If you ever want to send, for example, if you're dealing with service and you want to send a picture of a broken part, you can send a multimedia message, a picture of the broken part to the customer. That way they can...
Is it right there?
Yeah.
Select upload MMS. How do you add a picture if you want to send a picture?
Yep, you select upload MMS, and you select an image to upload from your computer or from your phone, and it'll automatically be added. What you want to do is, if you don't have any images in here, you want to click on upload media, and you want to do an upload JPEG image, upload MP3, and upload MP4. So you can send videos as well. So if you have the service agent showing them like a video of like, here, this is what I've done to your car. Do you approve the work? Da 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 da. So that all can be sent via text.
Okay. That's awesome. So,
are you guys going to be using this for service?
no.
You guys might want to consider it.
I know we should consider it, but let's not get the cart before the horse too quick.
Absolutely, I totally understand. So in the mobile version, you have access to the customer information file where you can update it here. It's all the same information I showed you on the mobile side. Back to the dash. You can also send it to the CRM from your phone. You can also transfer the chat to Kayla. And if you want to do a new customer chat to a different customer, just select new customer chat and then enter the phone number, and then you can start chatting with a new customer. This way you guys are in total compliance with the TCPA. So I'm going to go back to the admin here. Next we have, here we have access to the profile here, same as I showed you before from the dashboard page. This is another button to send to CRM. If you ever want to delete a record, click on delete here. And that's it. That's all the history that we have here. As far as functionality, if you ever want to search, because obviously this is going to get gummed up with a lot of data. If you ever want to search for a particular customer, you just start typing in their name, and it'll automatically search and find that customer for you. And you just decide which one is the one you want and click on whatever manage. You want to view the chat, or if you want to do profile, it's totally up to you. All right, next we get into the agent management here. Now we have two agents set up here. We have Shannon and Kayla. Now these settings are set by Trey here. If any of these ever need to be changed, like the notification phone number, just you can edit it here. You can also change if they have their own logo that represents them. It could be their picture with the logo. You can change your agent logo. Most people don't do that, but it's just there in case you need it. When you're done making any changes, if you want to change your password as well, just click on Save Agent and it'll save all the information. And that's it as far as agents. Next is chat management. Now this is where I guess you need to make some decisions. If you ever see this check mark here under logged in, that means that person is logged in either the mobile or the desktop. This is the name of the agent. This is their role. Now, if you guys have Kayla checked off as live support, any chat that comes through your website, if this was your website, would go to Kayla. The other thing you guys can do if you want everybody to get leads here is you could set this as the dealer, as live support. You see now here that Trey, you're the live support, but you can forego getting notifications of those instant chats and set these to round robin. And Kayla and Shannon will both share the responsibilities for chat. So chat 1 will come in, Kayla will get it. Chat 2 will come in, Shannon will get it.
Okay, yeah, do that. Yeah, we want it to be round robin where they both get it, or whoever, you know.
Yeah, we both need to
They both need to get anything that comes in.
Not round robin.
Right. They just both need to get it.
Okay, so in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to dealer, and then I'm going to uncheck these because I think both those numbers for Shannon and for Kayla are already on the multiple notification list. So this setup, the way I have it now, I believe is correct. We're going to wait till we actually see the buttons on your website. Hopefully that'll be completed by the end of this week. Now here's the part where you guys really need to figure out what you guys want to do too, is the actual manage alerts. So let's go to Kayla here. The first thing you want to do is we want to set our general alert settings. Now when an incoming chat comes in, do you want that alert to be sent by email? Do you want that alert to be sent by text? Either way, you're going to be sent a link to chat with the customer. And that link is going to take you to a page that looks just like this. So it's easy to manage.
Is it one or the other, or can we do both?
You can do both. Absolutely, you can do both.
Yeah, so that is both.
Yep, and each one of those emails and the SMS that goes to the agent is going to have a link, and it's going to go right to this chat. So you guys don't need to log in or do anything like that. It's a custom link made just for that particular chat, for that particular agent.
That's awesome.
Now, next is offline messages. So here we have selected all of Kayla's hours. So she's working Monday from 8 a.m. We checked all these down to 5 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So let's say somebody on Friday texts in and it's
off on Tuesday.
Pardon me?
Kayla's off on Tuesdays.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go like this. We'll uncheck her, and she can also do this herself. So let's say if she has to go to a wedding or a doctor on Thursday and she can't go to work, she can log in, or you can log in and just totally disable all her check marks here, and then Shannon will get all the chats from that particular for that particular day. So once we select our hours, let's say a customer comes starts a chat on Friday at 5:10 p.m. Well, the agent has already left the office. So if you want, you can have an offline message sent. And if I go to System Messages here and click on Edit Message, This is the auto response here. Thank you for Thank you for your inquiry to Randall Mill Subaru. We'll reply back to you shortly. Or you can make it say, we're not in the office at this time. We'll be back in the office on Monday or Tuesday or whatever you guys want to say. You can even put your hours there as well. But that's the offline message. So let me go back to, I think we're working with Kayla here. Was it Kayla that has Tuesday off?
Yes.
Okay, let me make sure I didn't save it the first time. All right, so the next thing we hear, so if you want those offline messages to be on, you just do that. Otherwise, the customer is just going to sit down and say, sit idle, and he's going to wonder why no one's responding. Obviously, because they're texting, people who get texts always demand an instant response. So it's always nice to have that offline message just in case. Next is notification control option. If you only want those alerts to go to you, because keep in mind, if you're in a big conversation with a customer and you're going back, let's say 20, 30 times, well, your phone's going to be constantly going off, and that's probably going to bother you. It might bother you. So if you only want those alerts to go out on the first contact, the first time the chat is initiated, check this box here. And let's say if you want to get called, you can also have the system call you of a new chat notification as well. Next are ADF email settings. This can be automated for you. So let's say you want every single lead that comes, every single chat that comes to your system to go into your ADF system, your CRM. You can have the system send the ADF on customer reply of yes. So once he texts yes, it'll send his name and number. Now, I don't know if you guys want to collect more information and then send it. In that case, what you want to do is on ADF chat session close, send it to ADF. So it's entirely up to you which setting you guys want here.
So as soon as we hit close, when we close it, then it sends it to the CRM?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay, set that up. It does that.
Okay, we'll do that. Now, do you want this to keep sending you guys alerts or only on first contact?
Say that again?
By example, let's say that George starts a chat, he replies yes. Kayla gets notified of the chat via email and via text. Kayla says, hi there, George, how you doing? He replies, I'm doing great. When he replies, I'm doing great, if I have this checked here where it says send alerts only on first contact, she's not going to get notified when he responded to her. If you have this checked, it's going to send a message to you every time they respond.
Do you want that? Yeah, every time they respond, yes, please.
Okay, so I'm going to uncheck this for you. You want offline messages on as well?
What do you mean by that?
Offline messages is when Kayla has left the office at 5 p.m. on Friday and somebody texts in at 5:10. We don't want her to get notified of the text until the next day she's at work.
Yeah, that's no. If
well, is it only going to notify me one time?
Yes.
Is it?
After the fact, then just leave it and turn it on. That way, at least I can message them first thing tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next is just a general type of setting here. If you remember when we were back at the chat dashboard, it showed like some records. You can determine on load how many days activity you want to appear on your dashboard. It goes from 5 to 90 days, or you can do from the beginning. We recommend if you guys are doing heavy loads of chat not to use beginning. Otherwise, you guys are going to log into your dashboard, and it's just going to take forever to load. So you want to, I think the best here is like 30 days. So if you guys want to set that to 30 days, you can. It's already set for you.
Put it at that for now, and if we want to change it, we can.
Okay. Next is your auto-close chats that are not active. If it hasn't been active, it starts at 10 days and goes to 28 days. I guess from experience of just watching how other dealers have used it, they set it at 10 days because if the customer hasn't been talking after 10 days, they're probably not going to talk to you again.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm going to save her settings on there. And that's how you use the chat management. So if I log in as Kayla here, and I go to chat management, you can see only she can edit herself. So let's say she knows that she's going to be off tomorrow. Let's say there's an emergency or she needs to go someplace. She knows she's going to have, let's say she's going to have Wednesday off. She's going to come in here and uncheck these. When she comes back on Thursday, she can reactivate those.
Okay.
And it only takes a couple seconds of your time. Next is our customer management. If I go back to the dealership here, Customer management, this is just a database of all the customers that came through your system. It tells you the customer name, their opt-in status, if they had an email, their mobile number, the lead source. So you'll say it's going to say website in most cases. The data was recreated, and if you want to mess with their profile, you just click on this and it manages their profile. It's kind of a redundant system on a couple of these,
Okay.
history and chat management. Next is you have another option here where you can select dates here. And let's say I want to get ADF export of XML file to import the system. Let's say you just want to do it at the end of the month instead of do it automatically, even though you guys have already decided you want to do it automatically. You can like do from October 1st to October 31st, click export to ADF, and it automatically send all of those records from the 1st to the 31st to your ADF system. That make sense?
It does.
Okay. Next is our reports. It's just redundancy. We're just keeping everything organized. It tells everything about the person that came through your system. You can manage them. Their product of interest, which is the Ford Fusion. That's when he went through that button, click on the Ford Fusion button, and now we know exactly what he's interested in. Now, if I go back to this, I don't think I alluded to this. You see this here in your chat? You see here it says interest, 2015 Ford Fusion, VIN number, and then it has a VIN number. And if you have a stock number and a price, it's going to show that as well. So a customer might come through and say, what is the price of this? Well, obviously, you can just refer to this. Hey, the price is $19,900. It all depends on how they set up those buttons for you. We gave instructions to include all this data on those car buttons. So you guys should have a full information about that car. Now, let's say Kayla, she comes in here and she's managing this, and the customer asks, what color is the car? Oh, she's like, crap, it's not on here. She can actually click this link here, and it'll take you right to the listing for the car, so you can just look at the picture of the car and say, hey, that car's burgundy. Try to make it as easy as possible for you guys to get a customer in and get a customer out and get them in the store. I think that's it for the reports. If you guys ever want to do search, all the functionality is the same on all these pages as far as search functionality goes. And you can also show multiple records, up to 300 on each page. If there's a star rating, it'll be indicated here. And the star rating is done, obviously, from the profile page, if you remember from right, I think it was here. Set your star rating. All right, now this section here, I think it behooves you to send this. Are you guys using Chrome or Explorer on all your computers?
Both.
All right, great. If you guys want to download the Chrome notification, what you want to do is you want to click on this button here. And when you click on that, it's going to take you to this page here. Click on Add to Chrome. Once it's added to Chrome, it's going to come in here. You're going to click on this. You're going to enter your username and password. And now all the chats that come through are just going to appear right on your Chrome.
Okay.
So now you don't even need to answer your text on your phone. You don't need to answer your text on your email. You could do it right here from within your browser. And you can't miss it because every time you open a window, no matter what you're doing, let's say if you're on another dealer competitor's website, checking out the competition, and a chat comes through, there's a blue bar that's going to appear at the very top here, and it's going to be in big writing. It's going to say you have a new text chat reply, and it's going to point to this icon here, and this is going to blink, and then you can manage that chat. It's a very cool feature. So if you guys want to get that, what you want to do is come in here, click on Chrome notifications. Now, are you guys want to get involved in chat departments?
Not yet.
Okay, well, we'll get into this when you guys are ready to do that. This allows you to do, like, for parts, service.
Yeah, no.
Gotcha. All right,
Yeah.
so that's all you guys need to know about that. Next is our tools. Are you guys doing any kind of reputation management for your dealership?
Yes, but this will be more me and not them, and so I want to get them through their part, and I can go through stuff later.
Did Roy ever explain to you how this works?
Yes, he did.
And he took you through the whole system, and you got an SMS and all that?
Yeah, yes, we did. We went through all that.
Awesome. Yeah, it's a very good system. All these settings here, you can change it if you want. In most cases, this serves a purpose. What we're finding just from the dealers that we're dealing with, a lot of them are dealing with reputation. For every 10 people that you enter the system, 3 to 4 will go through the whole process and actually leave you a good Google review. Obviously, our system, as you know, it'll stop people from going and leaving a bad review. It makes them leave the bad review on their screen, which is going directly to you as opposed to venting on Google. So that benefits you.
Oh, yeah, no, we.
Are you guys involved in referral marketing at all yet?
Yeah, but not through this yet. You know, we're dipping our toes. You know, and this all started because of compliance. So you know, we're getting. Yeah, we will get more involved with this as it goes down the road. But
I understand. Okay, so this pretty much encompasses everything here. You guys now understand how all this works. If you ever want to add a new agent, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, they have their username and passwords, or if they were emailed to them, can they be re-emailed to them?
Yes, absolutely. I'll get those to you as soon as we're off the call here.
Okay.
If you ever want to add another agent, let's say you add somebody to the system, just click on Add Agent, put in their information, click Save, and they'll instantly be sent an email about their system. And obviously, you could probably refer them to this training video that we're going to send you on YouTube where they can watch how to use the system. If you want to see what agent is online, just click on this here, and you'll see the green dot. In most cases...
What's the app name? Oh, sorry, real quick, what's the app name? Is it Sales Text Chat?
Yes, this is Sales Text Chat.
Okay, that's the name of the app. Is it an app or is it web-based?
What are you referring? Are you referring to the Chrome notifications?
No, for your phone, the mobile app.
Oh, there is no mobile app. It's all browser-based.
Oh, it's web-based. Browser-based, okay. So that's fine.
Okay. Next is our keywords. Now, I don't know if you guys want to get involved in keyword marketing yet, but if you're already doing a lot of print advertising, which I believe you are, it does really behoove you to start using keywords in your print advertising. It's a great lead generation tool. If you ever want to come in here and create a new keyword, click on Add New Keyword, and we can say Randall. We'll see if the keyword is available. And it says it is available. If I add this keyword, the system will reload. And now if we go in here, back to our keywords, we'll see Randall, right? Well, here's the QR code for your advertising. And also if you want to set the custom message. So let's assign this. So every time somebody texts in a keyword, it's going to start a new chat. So you can send them a message. Let's say we're going to assign this to Kayla. Thanks for contacting us. Here's a coupon. So you can actually, because this is using keywords, you can do some specialized things with the response on keywords. And you can also send them a picture of a coupon for service, or maybe a coupon for $500 off your purchase of a new car. It's totally up to you.
Only if you're selling it.
What's that?
I'm kidding. I was joking. If you're going to give us $500 off of your car, we'll be glad to sell it. Yeah.
Or maybe you want to give them some free, a free spoiler on their car. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do. All right, next, system messages. We've kind of already gone over this. I'll kind of rehash it again. Appointment reminder opt-in. This is what Roy has set for you. You guys can make that whatever you want. Just stay within the confines of 160 characters. Same goes for the opt-in message. This kind of suits what you guys are doing. You want to make it formal. Hello, someone from Random No Subaru wants to chat with you via text. If you agree, reply yes. It has to have the word yes in it. Please reply with the word yes. In order for this to be compliant, so always keep that in mind if you guys are editing this. Next is the auto reply if you're offline. So this is the offline reply. Let's say, I'll remind you guys again, let's say George comes in, actually chats at 5:10 p.m. and Kayla's left at 5 o'clock p.m. We want this message to go out as soon as they send us a yes message. Hey, thanks for contacting Kayla. I won't be back until Monday. We'll be back with you in the morning when we're working. Totally up to you how you guys want it. Now, next is employee notification. This is what it's going to look like when a customer texts yes after they're getting the opt-in message. It's going to say you have a text chat for Randall from now. It should be from Randall No Subaru. Use this link to respond. It's automatically going to put a short link and it's going to open in your browser. The person, I should say, at phone, and this is going to print their phone number, wants to chat with you. and then you're going to click that link and start the chat. Now, you're going to get that every time somebody replies if you have it set for multi-reply. Just keep that in mind. I'm going to save that for you guys. Go back to system messages. And then if you see anything in blue here, like a light blue, these are the keyword replies. It looks like he already set you up with RN Subaru, and this is the response they get. But this is the chat. It's going to, let me see where that's going to. RN Subaru goes to the dealer, which is going to be then, you guys are all getting notified anyway. There's no round robin, so we're good there. All the settings look good. If you guys want to send a coupon or anything else or an invitation, it's totally up to you. Just upload an image, select it, and it'll be sent via MMS to that customer along with the text message here. We've already gone over SMS preset. If you guys ever need to contact us, you can click on this message to send us a support ticket. If you need to contact us via phone, you can contact us at this number and then just determine which connection or extension you guys want to use to get a hold of it. It could be sales service, whichever one you select. Training videos inside the system here. You have several here that probably rehashes everything we just gone through on this video, but I think if you guys want to get an exact training of everything that we've covered, I think you want to use the video that we're doing right now because I am recording this call. So with everything covered, is there any questions that you guys have about the system?
At the moment, no. I'm sure that some will come up, but you did a very good job explaining it. We appreciate it. And,
yeah, sorry I talk very fast. I have another call at 4:30.
No. That is just fine because, my ADD kicked in a few minutes ago, and so we're getting diminished returns.
Right. It's gonna be a good video that you guys can go back to if you guys ever have questions.
Okay, perfect.
And then obviously Roy is your go-to guy. Any technical questions can be sent to him first, and then if there's something that's really technical, he'll probably just send it off to me. But I want you guys welcome you to the system, and once we get those buttons up, we're here when you guys need us.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Y'all have a great week now.
You do the same. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.